Chapter 11. The last rays of the sinking sun streamed through the open barn doorway, lighting up formerly darkened corners. Matthias lay on the hay amid the remnants of an epic celebration feast. The guerrilla union of shrews and mossflower had really outdone themselves laying out this spread. He picked up a truffle and tossed it away with a sigh of satisfaction, fearing he might burst if he forced another bite into his mouth. On one side of the young mouse, the gifts from Squire Julian Gingerveer, Captain Snow, and the shrews were piled high. On the other was his sword, reflecting the rays of the afternoon sun. The guerrilla shrew regiment had chosen to sleep off the effects of the party outside in the sun. They lay about the farmyard, too full even to argue. Log-a-Log shuffled lazily in and flopped down beside his mouse friend.
"Greetings, O mighty warrior," he giggled. "Savior of the shrews, slayer of poison teeth, he who speaks with cats, friend-maker of owls, and uniter of—"
"Oh, shut up, you noisy little devil!" Matthias chuckled as he kicked Log-a-Log off the hay into the dust.
"Do you know much about birds?" Log-a-Log said. "What about sparrows?"
Matthias yawned. "Well, what about sparrows? I've had some dealings with them. What do you need to know?"
"Nothing, really," the shrew murmured sleepily. "But there's been one reported over at the edge of the woods. Of course, no one can understand a single word that the savage heathen is saying. She's screeching away back there, hopping and dancing about, working herself up into a right old tizwaz, or so I've been told."
Matthias sprang up, grabbing his sword. "Come on, Log-a-Log. I speak the sparrow language. We'd best get over there and find out what's upsetting her." With a score of guerrilla shrews in their wake, the two companions set off for Mossflower on the double. Above the long grass in front of the woods, the sparrow warrior could be seen. She fluttered up and down, creating a raucous din. Log-a-Log and the shrews were taken aback when Matthias ran ahead of them, shouting at the top of his voice, "Warbeak Sparrow! That are you, old warm warrior?" Joyfully, the two friends reunited. They rolled about in the grass like a pair of mad creatures, pounding each other on the back.
"Matthias Mas, old warm friend, big fat warrior now. How are you?"
The shrews were completely baffled. They sat about scratching their heads at the strange behavior of the sparrow and the mouse. Matthias chatted to Warbeak in the rapid sparrow tongue, telling of all that had happened since they last parted. Warbeak, for her part, told Matthias of her fortunes to date. Upon the death of King Bull Sparrow, Warbeak had been crowned queen. Dunwing, her mother, had wished it to be so. The tribe was happy under the wise rule of its youngest ever queen. No more would sparrows have to live under the claw of an unpredictable maniac. After Warbeak had related her story, she became grave.
"Matthias, Redwall have big trouble. We watch see from roof. Ratworm make lot of plans. Mice brave warriors. All the time, fight back. Beat the ratworms plenty. But Warbeak watch ratworm king. He bad worse than King Bull. He make bad plan. Catch Abby. Ratworm soon be inside Redwall. Matthias Mouse, come quick. Bring sword."
An icy claw of fear gripped Matthias's stomach. He sat down hard in the grass.
"What's she saying, Matthias? You look as if you've seen the ghost of Poison Teeth. For goodness sake, what's going on?"
"It's my home, Redwall," Matthias said in a hollow voice. "Clooney the Scourge is about to capture it."
Log-a-Log spoke urgently to the shrews. "Quick, get the regiment ready as fast as you can. We're off to the Abbey at Redwall. Tell them to catch us up. I want no argument or votes. Tell every shrew to be fully armed. We must march night and day if we are to save Matthias's friends."
Matthias picked up the sword of Martin. "By thunder, Log-a-Log, you're right. I fought hard for this sword in order to save Redwall. Come on!"
"Shrew Mouse help you. How many warrior him got?"
Warbeak chimed.
"A full complement," Log-a-Log answered. "About 500 shrews."
Warbeak spread her wings.
"I bring all tribal sparrow warrior. We come help.
Matthias shook Warbeak's claw warmly. Thank you, Queen Warbeak, my friend. Now, we must go. A strategy can be worked out on the way to the Abbey. Let's hurry. There's no time to lose. It's do or die now. The mouse, the shrew, and the sparrow plunged off into the green wooded world of Mossflower together. One thing Matthias was certain of as he strode swiftly through the trees. It would be he and he alone who faced Clooney the Scourge at the bitter end.